Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back. We are finally getting out of the house. I say finally getting out of the house. In a video, getting out of the house. Otherwise, I haven't been home. So today I am heading to Trader Joe's. I have not been, and it's already October 21st. And so I haven't been since they've brought out their fall stuff, which feels like a crime. I usually make it my first video of October. So that's what we're gonna do today. Run over to Trader Joe's and check out some seasonal items. This weekend was so busy. Like I said, we basically weren't home. We had a harvest festival downtown. We had a birthday party right after that. We had a field hockey tournament yesterday for a few hours, and then went up north to Freeport to spend the rest of the day with my family and just hang out, go to lunch and shop and do all that stuff. With that said, we ate out of the house pretty much all weekend, which is something we never do, and my body just feels so gross because I've been on the homemade from scratch healthier kick, and so it's just I'm not in the mood to grab all kinds of packaged sweets, which I usually do. We will see. When I get there I might change my mind, but the goal is to find some fresh items for lunch and snacks, school snacks for Sydney, and just, I don't know, maybe some new seasonal items. I also want to go to Costco super quick. I need gas. I want to grab toilet paper, dish detergent, just a couple of things from Costco. So I thought I would take you guys along with me. It's been a little while since we've gotten out of the house. It feels like in a video at least. I think this is the emptiest I've ever seen a Costco parking lot because it's 10:20 on a Monday morning, and I am very excited because I remember you can't see me, the last trip I had to Costco was on a Saturday, so this might be a good experience. I grabbed gas, topped it off. I love grabbing gas whenever I can at Costco because it's always 20 to 30 cents cheaper a gallon, and I always feel better about it. So goal in here is toilet paper and dish detergent, and I might browse pantry staples or just household staples. Oh, it is so nice out. I wish every day it was 70 when the leaves changed. I'm getting so excited for Christmas. This is very similar to our flocked Christmas tree. Also, these are a pretty decent deal on kids' parkas. Sydney doesn't need one, but I've never tried this peanut butter bread. I know people love it. Pantry staples, I can put one loaf in the freezer here. Okay, and I've never seen this, but this has really good ingredients. Right here. Nuts, seeds, and salt. Very tempted, but I'm not gonna spend 15 bucks today on nut butter because I have a bunch on hand. Not this kind, but that sounds so good. Pantry staples. Okay, I love this brand of popcorn. Love that they have those. 36 bags. I always check the expiration date since there's, you know, we have a small family, and that's not until May. So we would definitely use that, but I'm not gonna buy it today. Okay, I definitely got way more than I planned on, and this won't leave much room in my trunk for Trader Joe's, but you know, I just don't wanna have to buy these things for a long time. So here we are. Last time I got the trash bags, I think they lasted me 2 years. So I won't have to buy trash bags for 2 years. All right, I gotta ward off the impulse buying with a snack before I go in. I took one of Cindy's Bobo Bites. I just made homemade ones the other day and they were delicious. I see what they're doing here. Lots of stores are doing their own Z-Bar rendition. I'm curious to know how these are. I feel like they're still expensive. I don't want to talk about it. It's never a small Trader Joe's trip because once I get in there, I'm like, oh, I haven't been in so long. I should stock up. I'm not going to be back for a long time. I won't have to go grocery shopping for probably at least a couple of weeks. Oh man, it's okay. I am going to run this stuff home. Hopefully it all stays to temp and do a Trader Joe's haul. Back up. I didn't show everything on camera that I got from Costco. I'm going to show you right now. I've taken all of the Trader Joe's stuff in and I'm going to pop most of these in the garage or one of the loaves in the freezer. So I did get a thing of these foil tins, the take in bake things, because I like prepping some freezer meals for myself, or if we're going to family gatherings, Christmas, Thanksgiving, all of that, I can easily pop something in the oven in those. So I had to because it was a decent price. I have, hopefully the wind's not too loud, I'm trying to shield it. I have a thing, 12 cans of cut green beans. Always like to have canned vegetables on hand, as well as a thing of canned diced tomatoes. I'm constantly using these in crock-pot recipes this time of year. I haven't bought bread in so long, but I thought this was a decent deal. So this is 2 loaves of the Dave's Killer bread. But my plan with this is to freeze one of the loaves. And Sydney has been doing a lot of avocado toast or toast in the morning, and bread thaws pretty well. So I'm gonna do that. Keep one fresh, one frozen. I do have a thing of some organic sprouted rolled oats. I can never have enough of these on hand. I grabbed things to make some homemade granola bars with. So we have the rolled oats. We have a thing of honey. Now I went with this because it has the 3 individual containers, so hopefully it will prevent them from crystallizing super fast. So 3 things of honey, and then you did see the organic peanut butter. Hopefully we like it, but I thought I would grab it while I saw it. I always grab Brow's pasta sauce whenever I see it because it's a decent price and it is my favorite. I have a large thing of trash bags that will last me forever. I'm, like I said, pretty sure the last time I bought trash bags at Sam's Club when I had Sam's membership, it lasted me at least 2 years. And then I have a giant thing of toilet paper and dish detergent. Just the Cascade liquid dish detergent. So that's everything I got from Costco. I will do the Trader Joe's haul in just a second. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and share the frozen and refrigerated items from Trader Joe's first so I can go ahead and put everything away. I do have some shredded cheese. This is the 3 cheese blend, good for pizzas, tacos, whatever, just something really convenient. This is a seasonal item, new, I haven't tried it. It is butter with brown sugar and maple syrup. Sounds delicious. So I did buy some pumpkin bagels, you'll see in a moment, and I figured this would be a nice yummy treat. Of course I can make my own, but hey, this is convenient and I just went for it. We have a spinach tortellini. I might pop this in the freezer. That will be a nice quick dinner option. whenever we want it. I have a thing of heavy cream, always using recipes with heavy cream this time of year, hence the decadent stuff we are making. I did grab some yogurts mostly for Sydney. We have banana and strawberry, and then the mango and the peach. I am still so bummed that I don't know if they sell it anymore. The lemon, what is it? One of them's lemon and one of them is raspberry. Yes, I don't know if they sell it anymore, but those were our favorites. We have some sugar snap peas for lunch boxes and snacking. We have apple slices. I like doing these once in a while. We're pretty much out of our apples that I got from the orchard when we went apple picking, and so I thought those are a nice addition to lunch boxes since they don't brown very easily. And I know the trick soaking them, but convenience wins sometimes. I have some organic uncured grass-fed beef hot dogs. Sydney loves hot dogs, but it's been a while since she's had some. I grabbed a block of feta cheese. I really want to make that viral, I think it was, gosh, during the pandemic, I've never made it, that viral pasta dish that you just throw all the ingredients in with a block of feta and those cherry tomatoes. I don't know. I think I might give that a go. Now I'm realizing I didn't grab basil. Maybe I'll have to grab some at some point. We have baby bell cheese for snacking. We have some tzatziki sauce. This is creamy garlic cucumber dip. Good to dip cucumbers in, or chips, or just vegetables. Have it on pita pockets. Oh, yum, love it. So I went ahead and grabbed that. I do have some organic chunky homestyle guacamole. I'm usually not a fan of packaged guacamole, but I do want to try it. Go ahead and give it a try again, and maybe Sydney will enjoy it. Interrupting this video to let you know it is delicious. Sydney and I are currently having that as a snack with the lime siete chips. Delicious. I had to grab a gorgonzola gnocchi. It is my favorite. I had to grab a fettuccine alfredo, also my favorite. I'm just gonna try to space these out. I usually do pretty well spacing them out because they are very high in sodium, and obviously frozen meals sometimes are. And so I just wanna, you know, use them sparingly. Oh, we have a cucumber hidden in here, an English cucumber. Let's see. Oh, my favorite chickenless mandarin orange chicken morsels. I grabbed 2 packs of these to go with the vegetable fried rice. So I grabbed 2 things of the vegetable fried rice. This is a favorite meal of Sydney and I. We only have it once in a while, and every time I go to Trader Joe's, I try to grab it. It's just a nice pairing. It's delicious. It's sweet. It's a little bit different. This I've never tried before. It is the Spanish style rice. Apparently there's 2 microwavable pouches. That will be a nice, quick, easy side dish, or in addition to something else for dinner. I just thought I would give it a try. It's a freezer item. Have some hash browns. These are a nice, easy breakfast option to throw an egg on there, some shredded cheese and sour cream and chives. I used to make them all the time, and it's been a long time since I've made them. So I saw them and they were calling my name. That will be a nice breakfast option over the weekend when we are not running off to sports and birthday parties. Silver dollar pancakes. I did only buy 1 package because I've been making my own homemade ones, but these are like an old staple, and I'm sure Sydney likes them better. They are delicious. So I did go ahead and get her 1 pack of those. I did get some treats though for those items because I remember Sydney liking them last year. I have some mini cheeseburger sliders. This is a nice thing to pop in Sydney's lunchbox as a quick, kind of easy thing for her. I was very bummed, you guys. They don't have the mini chicken tacos anymore. They don't have the Philly cheese stick bao buns anymore. Those we used to love for lunchbox items, and they no longer, I haven't seen them in a year. So if you have any favorites for your child's lunchbox, please let me know, because I didn't really find anything that was speaking to me. These are maple flavored pufferjettes, or puffer, I don't know how to pronounce that, but Sydney loved these last year. They are very high in sugar, so they are a treat, but I had to grab them because they are a seasonal item. And then this is a seasonal item that is so good. Obsessed. amazing, sweet cinnamon. It's like a cinnamon, if a cinnamon roll and a pancake had a baby, that is what these are like. They're just everything. And then this is something I've never tried before either, but again, it was just calling my name. A thing of frozen scalloped potatoes, so I can just pop it in the oven and then have some creamy, cheesy potatoes for a side. I don't know, I'm just thinking all of the cozy vibes. I want cozy weekend vibes, and that is what I got from those. Never tried these, but I thought these would be good for Sydney. These are mini party size meatballs, and so whether she does like spaghetti and meatballs or I don't know, over rice or something, I just thought that would be nice for her personally, since I don't eat beef but she does. Oh, I did get a frozen margarita pizza. You guys, I haven't bought a frozen pizza in months. I also did get some mini pepperoni pizzas for Sydney, thinking quick lunches on the weekends or for school lunch. And then last but not least, I did grab a drinking milk. We are almost out of that, so I have to very quickly put these away, and then we'll get to the rest of the haul. All right, moving on to the rest of the items, snacks and pantry staples. I didn't buy a whole lot of produce, honestly. It was very expensive. I could find better deals at my local grocery store, so I didn't buy a whole lot of produce, but I did get a Tuscan style cantaloupe. These are so sweet and delicious. If you haven't tried them, it's a must if you like cantaloupe, but this is like the sweetest cantaloupe you've ever had, which is delicious. I have a couple of Bosque pears, yeah, just 2 of those. I have a thing of the cherry tomatoes, and again, I want to do that pasta one pot feta dish, so I grabbed a thing of these. There's so many in here, but it's because these were only $2.69 or something like that, and all the other ones were very expensive, and you got way more in this batch. I got a thing of purple grapes as well, and that's pretty much all I got for produce. You saw the sugar snap peas and the cucumber, and that's it. So we'll grab produce elsewhere, but we're okay for a few days at least. I did end up getting a thing of sourdough bread. I know I've attempted and have made my own in the past, but listen, this is easy. This is easy, this is delicious. Right now my starter is in my fridge, and I'm not sure what I'm doing. And so I got a thing of sourdough bread. Again, I like to keep this in the freezer and then just grab a slice as we need it in the mornings, usually for avocado toast or any other needs, and it thaws beautifully. So that is a nice thing to have in the freezer. I did grab a seasonal treat. This is pumpkin bagels, and so that will go delicious, I'm assuming, with that maple brown sugar compound butter that I got. So these are something that I haven't purchased before, probably fairly new because I haven't seen them. Cinnamon applesauce pouches. Sydney loves cinnamon applesauce, so I grabbed her that. Always nice to have the Joe-O's toasted oat cereal on hand. These, gosh, I think the expiration date is not until March, and so that's just nice to have as backup. I have a thing of low sodium chicken broth and low sodium vegetable broth. Always a pantry staple. I have multigrain crackers. Speaking of pantry items and pantry staples, that's what we have up next. 2 things of green chilies. I love making enchiladas or taco soups, and I'm always realizing I have no chilies stocked in my pantry, so I grabbed 2 cans of that. I have some Trader Joe's pizza sauce. I have no idea how this tastes, but it was fairly inexpensive. I think it was $1.99, so I grabbed a jar of pizza sauce. I am out of both of these, the sea salt crystals and the black peppercorns. I like these because it's kind of like a fresh grinder situation, so I had to grab those. I do know that this is a newer item. This is a giant container. I have seen people talk about it, but I didn't realize how big it was until I saw it in person. So a giant thing of enchilada sauce. I'm on a huge enchilada kick. I just love them. I think they're delicious, and they are such an easy meal ideas. I do have the sweet chili sauce. This is some of my favorite. I have tried it other brands, other grocery stores, and I just feel like the Trader Joe's one is still my favorite. I needed some maple syrup. I kind of regretted not grabbing some at Costco because it was a lot less less expensive and you could get a lot more, but oh well, in hindsight. So I grabbed a thing of real maple syrup. We have some sliced black olives, love those in a pasta salad. I have a thing of artichoke hearts. This is kind of random, but sometimes in the winter I crave a spinach and artichoke dip, and I never have artichokes on hand, and sometimes my local grocery store doesn't either, and so I saw it and thought of it, so I grabbed it. Moving on to snack items, we have these inner peas, the crunchy baked pea snacks that Sydney enjoys a lot. I have this dried mango. This is just mango. I don't do it with the added sugars, but what I love the most about the dried fruit is that it lasts so long, or maybe not once it's opened, because Sydney will eat it all, but it is a great item to have, you know, in your stash of snacks. This is just a treat for Sydney. I think she will love them. They are just crispy goats and bats potato snacks, like potato chips. We have some chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate chunks for cookies and baking and things. I did get the milk chocolate covered peanut butter pretzels because I had to. These are so good. So I bought a bunch of stuff to make my own sort of a rainbow trail mix, and that way we have, I don't know if this is more cost effective or if this costs me more than it would have been to just grab a couple of things of trail mix. I don't know, to be determined, but here we are. So to make the own trail mix, I have these unsweetened coconut chips. I thought that would be a good addition, and I can sprinkle these, you know, and other things as well. Sydney likes snacking on them. I have these bite-sized, basically M&Ms, but without the artificial food coloring. I pretty much don't do any artificial food coloring unless it's a special occasion or treat, birthday party. We just try to limit it as much as possible. So I like these. I have some pecan halves, some raw almonds, cashews, and then golden raisins. So I'm going to throw all of this together in a container and we can have our own kind of grab and go rainbow trail mix. But I also didn't want the extra salts and oils, and so that's why I grabbed the nuts in this form as well. Hopefully, I'm sure it'll still taste delicious, but Sydney is on a huge golden raisin kick and likes these a lot, so I thought I would go ahead and grab them when I saw them. This is also something I've never tried before, and I believe probably fairly new. Black cherry vanilla sparkling water. This could either be disgusting or really delicious. Either way, I will let you know my thoughts on this. I'm gonna pop some in the fridge right now. I usually like the blueberry lemonade one, but I thought I would venture out and grab a new flavor. And then here we have a bag of miscellaneous snacks. Something I really love to do at Trader Joe's is go to the fruit bar and protein bar section and just stock up. I have some freeze-dried fruits. This is just a berry medley. It has blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries. Just freeze-dried fruit. Sydney still loves it. I didn't get too much because I have enough of everything else. Freeze-dried banana slices, and then I grabbed these apple chips. They are dried green and red apples, just a nice crunchy snack. Then I did go ahead and get myself some Barbell protein bars. I've only tried them once in the past. I think it was at least a year ago. I think I remember enjoying them, but I don't fully remember. So I grabbed some different flavors. We have a hazelnut and nougat. I love hazelnut flavored everything. I have it in my coffee almost daily, and so I had to get that one. I wanted to try a cookies and cream one, and then this one is a chocolate dough. I don't know. Hopefully they're good. I think I remember enjoying them, but I can't fully remember. And then I grabbed some miscellaneous. We have some fruit leather buttons. I just grabbed 2 of each flavor that was available. We have mango, grape, and then strawberry mango. And then I also grabbed a bunch of miscellaneous fruit bars. These are like the That's It bars, but the Trader Joe's version. I grabbed some apple banana, apple coconut. They didn't have the plain mango today, but I did grab the apple mango and just a couple each of those. Apparently I forgot to film an outro, but this was me making the homemade trail mix at night. Sydney loved it. I gave her a bowl. I snacked on some myself, and so that was delicious. The cherry seltzer was also so good. If you love cherry flavor, you will love this. I didn't taste a whole lot of vanilla, so you definitely have to like cherry to enjoy it. But I wanted to say thank you for watching, and I will talk to you in the next one.